put different meditation practices in a certain sequence. Now,
when I studied with my master, he passed me 7 formula, and when I teaching now, I improve and add up to 9 formula practice. So that is from my master, One Cloud Hermit, the 9 formula. I mean, the basic practice is so much. You have so many Qigong, Dantian Qigong, stem cell Qigong, and you have the elixir Qigong, and you have Tai Chi, One Tai Chi, Advanced Tai Chi, you know. So we have so many level of practice, and that is, so I divide them into the 9 level of supreme inner alchemy practice.
Would you share with our listeners what type of practice you practice for yourself now?
I mean, everything is into one. I mean, but I still doing the same. Is when I get up, I do my Dao In. That is the yoga practice. Because Dao In or Dao In. Dao In means it actually is a yoga position, but the Chinese improve them in called Dao In, mean the energy directing. So you laying down and you do merely most of the same practice with the yoga practice, but it's very emphasized on the soul and muscle and the tendon power, because the Chinese have martial art. The India, they don't have martial art. They don't have internal power. So they use the yoga as the internal strength. The yoga is a tendon. So if you need strength, you need to really learn the Dao In well, because it's the internal power strength is all on the joints. And because you have a tendon, you have so many tendons. We have end up with many hundred tendons in the body, and every tendon can store potential power inside there. So if you have a few hundred tendons that can store energy, you end up with a lot of internal power.
Definitely. So you probably
so I do this, and after that I do my Dantian, and always connecting to the Saturn. That is our the middle. We call it the space station, and you go up to the Big Dipper and the North Star, because the Earth tilts toward the North Star, and we feel the force pulling us. And from there we go up to the 5 element star, the big star that control all the galaxy in the universe, and the 3 pure one with upper pure, middle pure, and lower pure. And finally, we go up to connecting to the supreme creator power. So you have to go to by step, you know. First is the Earth, the Moon, the Sun, the Saturn, and you go up this way. And I always connecting to the source. That is the first thing you have to do. It's just like you pray into the Father Heaven. But in the Taoism, we look at them as a power creating us, and we always need to connecting with the source.
Right. Okay. That sounds like a pretty reasonable practice.
Yeah, and I teach when I teaching and practice.
Absolutely. That's probably when you also become more and more deeply involved in practice, when you start sharing it with other people.
Yeah, the more you share, the more you get. The more you don't share, the more you don't get.
So,
I mean, the universe gives you more. You ask, you give, and you ask, and it will give you more. You receive, you give, and you receive more. When I teaching, I always feel the force with me, and the more I share out, the more I receive more.
Right. Well, that's probably how you managed to create such a wonderful retreat center in Thailand, by sharing.
Yes. Sharing more, you get more. Mm-hmm.
So, can you share a little bit with us about the history of your retreat center? You created it 17 years ago, you said. How did you manage to create such a center?
At first, we have, when I in the States, many people give me the land in California, and finally the people give me a land in New York, upstate New York, Kingston. And I fall in love with the lake. The lake is 50 acres of land, the lake alone, okay? So the land is 250. So we buy the land, but that means we put the big deposit on the 80,000 for the land. And after that, in the winter we come, and my God, we have to drain out everything. We have to drain everything out, and because it's not winterized, it's only 40 buildings, only 4 buildings are winterized. So I said, my God, I cannot do it. You know, you're going to be in 6-month winter, you get crazy about it. It's so cold over there. So we just don't want it. I said, okay, I better back to my country. So my country, and the students follow me, and they want to invest also. So we're making a place that people can come in and buy the house. So so finally I decided, okay, Chiangmai is the best because it's cool and the north near the China and cooler and much more mountain and more tree and a lot of water. And the flight is every hour from the Bangkok to Chiang Mai, so very simple, an international airport also. So I decide to buy a land in Chiang Mai, and the goal is number one, we look at the feng shui. That means the Germans say the feng shui. First we have I'm the feng shui master also, and I have another great master come and look at it. So we need to have the mountain and water and the land and the energy. So we come in the morning and look at the top mountain where the sun coming in and where the energy hit. And we find out the place and we bought it. You know. So we buy the place. So the first thing that we don't want into the city. So we said the limit is 30 kilometers from the city. And it's about 15 miles. You're out of the city and you lie on the mountain and you lie on the wood and you lie on the water. And over here we have the big reservoir. It's so big, very big on the top there. And we are down here, and so we have water all year round, and the water from the ground also, spring water. Because no water, no feng shui. No mountain, no feng shui. So no water and no feng shui mean the wind and water. Okay? And the wind and water, you need mountain and you need water, so you have wind. If you have no water, no mountain, you have no wind. You know. So that's why we buy it and we develop it, and we build many houses, and all the American people, the Europeans, they bought the all. So they buy all the houses, and I developed the big center here. So we have about 62 owners that buy the condominium and the townhouses. And I build up retreat center and use the room, and they get the rent. And I have the health spa and resort, and we set up one of the best now. And many people want to copy us because we have one simple goal: is your health. If you take care of your health now, so preventing your health is better than tons of medicine. And we have so many machines, so we are integrating of the East and West. The East and West, Eastern way, Western way have many machines to check, and many treatment is the olden way is still very good. Like when you have organ problem, you have an exercise them, okay? You have toxic, you have parasite, you get rid of it and come and do exercise and get the chi and get the energy and get the emotional out. And eat right. So over here we are very concerned about all the organic food, growing ourselves, and everything try to do organic way here. And we have the raw food also. We're beginning the raw food diet here also, started to do that.
I see. And so you have a lot of people coming to your retreat center from all over the world.
Yes. That means at the moment a little bit lower, but we still have substantial people. Like this week, we're going to have more than 40 people come all around the world for the basic supreme inner alchemy practice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, our listeners would probably like to find out more about your retreat center. I'm sure you have a website dedicated to it.
Yeah.